Hello you and welcome to some Kind of Fox content and welcome back to Agatha Knife, where now it would seem like we have all the pieces of the religious puzzle that we have been trying to put together all along. We have the sanctuary, we have the martyr, we have the deity, we have the sacred book, and we have the attire to go along with it. So now I think it is time to get Carnivorism on the road. And to do that, hi Mrs. Sorry for stealing all your animals. To do that, we are gonna first talk to Sandro, and then we are gonna go to the butchers, where the Great Bleeding Pig will do the demonstration with the martyr, and then it all should be solving itself. I think this might be the final episode on this game. I don't know, but oh god, he's gone. Sandro? Are you hiding again? Did you take the money and leave? What is this? Looks fancy. I can't click it. Can I get his lighter? Looks like some candles and a lighter. He left the weed. Oh. The Sacred Book of Carnivorism. There's a note on top. It says... Congratulations, Agatha. You've completed the religion creation course. During your quest, you have assembled all the necessary elements to create your own religion, Carnivorism. Only the most important part remain, but you have to face that on your own. You must now make use of all the elements so that Carnivorism becomes a reality. And your animals give themselves freely to your knives without fear, just as you wished. To achieve that, you must now carry out the demonstration that we talked about on a number of occasions. I've bookmarked the sacred book where it explains the carnivorist ritual. All the steps you must take to make the ritual a success are outlined there. I've rewritten it so that you can understand what you wrote without any problems. I've also left you a lectern, and on the table are some candles and a lighter. Yeah, you always need candles and a lighter. Take it all, you'll need it for the ritual. From here on out, I won't be able to help you any further. Oh, could you at least have fast-traveled me to the freaking okay. But I'm sure you'll be just fine without me. I don't know if we'll meet again, but I wanted to tell you that you've been a great student, and I've really enjoyed working with you. I'm sorry I wasn't able to say goodbye in person, but I had to solve a problem I was having with a workmate and had to leave in a hurry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the course as much as I did. And you'll see how everything starts to go well from here, and you'll be very happy. Well, that's it. Take care, blessings, good night, and farewell. Signed, Sandro, the awesome master of divinations. Aww, Sandro was cool. I'm going to miss him. You're an awesome magician, and I'm sure you can hear me, so I want to tell you that I had a great time creating Carnivorism with you. It was really cool. If you come to the butchers one day, we'll give you a good discount. I'll take the things you left me and go to the sanctuary now. I'm sure all the animals will have arrived from the farm and will be waiting for me. Let's hope the ritual goes well. Well, that's all. Take care, and thanks for your help, Sandro. Signed, Agatha, the prophetess of Carnivorism. Oh. I knew you were listening to me. Oh, that's sweet. Let's take the book. Let's take the stuffage. He said I should take the lectern too. Oh, are we just gonna put that in? Okay. In the pocket it goes. Can we take the weed? We should leave Sandro's things exactly where they are. Okay, okay. Can I take the pillow? It's kind of cool. Nope. Can I turn off the lamp so it doesn't live fire and... Okay. Well, there it is. Now all that's left to do is to host our first sermon, I guess you could say, of carnivorism. We'll do the ritual, we'll get the martyr, and we will convince the animals. And then that will be it, I think. Oh, the people are gone. Maybe they're at the party too. Maybe they got so interested that they couldn't help themselves. They're like, hey, where's all those pigs and lambs going? We better check that one out. Hi, sir. I'm gonna make a ritual so you have better burgers. Oh. I should talk to my mom first. Tell her that everything is about to be alright. And also tell her why suddenly a bunch of animals just walked into the butcher's by themselves. She's probably wondering a little bit about that. Oh, the guy with the burger's gone. Wait, where is everybody? Everybody left. The baker's gone. The bird guy's gone. The people studying is gone. Well, the basketball players are still there. That's good. Are you still there? You're still there. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Oh god, what? Uh-oh. Why are the lights off? Oh, they shut us down. But I was so close. Mom, what are you doing on the floor? Mom? Oh, child, thank God you arrived. Why have you turned off the lights? I didn't turn them off. The electricity company has cut us off for not paying the bills. How will I do the ritual with the big machine without the... Oh, okay. And why are you sat on the floor? Because a moment ago a pig came running through the doors shouting, and it scared me half to death. I thought he was going to eat me or attack me, but he kept on running. And joined the other animals in the back room that arrived earlier. So they're all in the sanctuary? No, in the back room. The bachelor's apartment. What sanctuary are you talking about? Never mind, actually, it's easier if I just don't explain anything. Are you sure? Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know what you've done, Agatha, but I'm scared. Don't worry, I'll go and speak to them now. By tomorrow, all those animals will be made into burgers if all goes well. Well, do what you need to do, but be careful of that crazy pig. He'll take a chunk out of you if he bites you. We're fine. I am the prophetess. Do I need to put on the freaking dism? I can't. Okay. Here we go. Oh, the lolly. Here we are. Look, she's arrived. There weren't this many of you at the farm, were there? We had some spare tickets, so we gave them to some friends from another farm. That's not a problem, is it? No, it's cool. Okay, but where's the pig god? Yeah, didn't you say that the big bleeding pig would be here? Don't pester the prophetess, please. What's going on with you and that girl? She's called Agatha Knife. Respect her, or the sage of the pig god will rain... The rage of the pig god will rain down upon you. I don't get it, man. Before we left the farm, you said you weren't going to come because you didn't even trust her. That she was a liar, that this carnivorism was a trap so she could kill us. And now you're saying that we should do everything that she tells us to? Because the big bleeding pig said so? He is called the Great Bleeding Pig. And if you don't stop with your blasphemy, there'll be no place for you inside of him. Isn't that right, prophetess? I don't know. We'll take a look in the sacred book later. But first, we're going to do something so that you're not afraid to be turned into delicious meat. Are you going to do the demonstration you told us about? Yes. And... so excited right now. Huh. Come on, let's get on with it. I want to meet the god of carnivorism. Here goes. I think we can get started. The prophetess of carnivorism will be dressed in red. Hang on, let me put on my coat. And a solemn welcome all future followers will receive from her. I guess I need to put the habit on. Board! Is it going to start now or what? Hang on a second! Jesus. Come on, put it on. I want to see it. It looks cool, right? It does. It looks great, Miss Prophetess. You're an ass kisser. Shut up, heretic. Can't do anything. No, let's just get on with it. Can I pet him? Looks like the martyr pig made his own way here. The prophetess of carnivorism will be dressed in red, as I am right now, and a solemn welcome all future followers will receive from her. So welcome all. Do I say welcome to all? Ah, there we go. Hi. What is she doing? Animal friends, thank you all for coming to the sanctuary. I, Agatha Knife, the prophetess of carnivorism, I'm going to teach you all about how this dying and being happy after thing works. We're going to do a ritual together, okay? Oh yes, the ritual. That's what the Great Bleeding Pig said he needed me for. So you were serious when you said you've seen the Great Bleeding Pig? Of course. He came to the farm after you had all left, and he wished me a happy birthday. And he shared with me a delicious carnivorous cocktail. No freaking way. I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. But above all, you have to believe Agatha, the prophetess. Because everything she said was true. The Great Bleeding Pig told me. But I'm scared of being killed and eaten, aren't you? I understand how you feel. I was once like you. You fear the day that a truck takes you to an old butcher's, where they carve you up without showing any compassion. And everything turns to black. Where you can't see. Where you can't hear. Where you can no longer feel. You might want to give it a rest, man. You'll be dead. Forever. You're creeping me out. But, brothers and sisters of carnivorism, it doesn't need to be that way. Agatha and the Great Bleeding Pig want to give us a beautiful carnivorous death, so that we can attain a happiness that is both eternal and absolute. Yeah, what the pig said. Well, if you're so sure about that, what Agatha says is true, why don't you let her kill you? That's right. Didn't you say you weren't scared? I will willingly die to show you the way to eternal happiness. When the prophetess so desires it. Yeah, all in good time. Hang on, I have candles to light and all. Excellent. Are they scented candles, by the way? With awesome nectar at his feet, his radiant body he will take. The Great Bleeding Pig has decided to speak. Mr. Great Bleeding Pig? Do I do this? A gloggity glug, Mr. Martyr. I'm just pissing it on the floor, okay. There's no blood left in the bottle. With awesome nectar at his feet, his radiant body he will take, yada yada yada. The Great Bleeding Pig has decided to speak. Great Bleeding Pig? Is this the part where we, you know, do the things that is not maybe so... I need to light the candles, of course. And fluff. That should be it, right? And with an awesome nectar, his fear, the great bleeding pig has decided to speak. I think this is the part where we bring out the knives once again. Once again, if you don't want to see the gore, you might want to look away now, because, you know, with the thing here. Do you want to kill him now? Shouldn't we wait and see what the sacred book has to say? Yeah, I did the sacred book, but it freaking says with an awesome nectar at his feet, his radiant body, he will take it. It's radiant, it's a nectar at the feet. The great bleeding pig has decided to speak. Maybe oh. I'm going to ask the great bleeding pig to come to the sanctuary. Seriously? Yeah, but I think you need to use your body. That would be an honor for me, Agatha. Cool, I'll call him now. I'm ready. Great bleeding pig, god of carnivorism. I don't know if you can hear me, but... Well, I've marked the martyr with blood and some candles. The animals can't wait to meet you. You can come and join the ritual when you please. About freaking time, Jesus. Is he really going to come? Shut up, you're making me nervous. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, it's going crazy. Ah, God, it's going crazy. Hui Patui, ritual is undergoing now. Hey, is it really you? But Sandra told me you weren't, well, that you were part of Carnivorism, like the book and all that, but that you weren't, you know, actually. Well, crap. Yes, you're the same as when I met you, although much smaller, but... But then... Uh-oh. Yes? Okay, cool. Totally dig that, but... I pissed myself. Was that the voice of the great bleeding pig? I didn't understand a word of what he said. I hope he isn't angry. Look, these animals have some doubts about carnivorism. I've invited them all to the sanctuary so they can meet you and you can show them how they can be happy after dying to be made into meat. Yes, I've explained to them lots of times what you told me. The thing is that there are some details I don't remember well, and you know, and I suppose they are important to help the animals not be scared. Speaking of being scared, I think everyone is scared. Just a minute ago, yes. He told them more or less the same as I did, and it made no difference. So maybe if you told them, it would be cool if you'd help me convince them to have faith in carnivorism. Okay. I'm on it. Let's see. You saw how your friend was speaking weirdly and blood was coming out of his eyes, right? You all saw that? Everyone was watching? Yes? Well, that's because the great bleeding pig has entered his body. The god of carnivorism is here with you all now. He just told me that he's going to help with the ritual, so that you can see carnivorism is real. Yes. He says that before going any further, he wants to tell you something. But we don't understand what the carnivorous language. Don't worry, I'll translate. Whenever you're ready, great bleeding pig. Listen carefully, unbelievers. Agatha is the only one that can give you eternal and absolute happiness through a carnivorous death. Like she did for me. Wait, what? Agatha killed the great bleeding pig? I don't remember that part. We're going a little bit off script here, Mr. Great Bleeding Pig. It was many years ago at the same farm that most of you have come from. At the Allen family farm? Yes, I was just a piglet. And it was nearly time for me to be taken away by the meat truck. I was fearful of that day because I, like you, didn't want to die. But one day, Agatha entered the barn, saw me, and, smiling, took me softly into her arms. No one had ever showed me so much love as that little girl with blue hair showed me with that hug. Thanks to her, my fears disappeared. And although that hug was so intense that I suffocated and died, while my conscience started to fade into the abyss, I soon knew that to die in her arms was the best thing that could have happened to me. I'm happy here. Here? Sorry, Great Bleeding Pig, but where is here? Where are you now? On her insides. Inside of her? Yes. Inside of Agatha. Whoa. I can't feel a thing. Hush. After choking me to death in this world with her hug, Agatha ate me whole. And in her stomach, I discovered the purest happiness that I could ever have imagined. Forget your fears and trust in me. Give yourself to carnivorism, and I'll share this happiness with all of you. Let Agatha show the way. What does it say now? Sacred tears upon the new believers will fall. I think this is the part. Okay, look away now. Yeah, look away. Was that true? I killed you with a hawk and then ate you? No, I think my mom mentioned it recently, but I don't remember anything. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. But are you really inside of me? And are you happy? Cool. Well, I hope this doesn't hurt you too much. Okay, I'll tell you when the gore is over. Look away now. And don't let the martyr pig suffer, please. Okay. Thanks for helping me, Great Bleeding Pig. Here goes. She's got the knives out. At least we're going to see it. At last we're going to see it. Okay, that was rather cool, actually. And there comes the gore. Is he dead? Looks like it. The martyr wanted to give his life to carnivorism. Alright, done. Sacred tears upon the believers. Do I need to... I think they trust me now. Thank you, Great Bleeding Pig, for coming to give me a hand. So what is it that we do now? Do I kill the rest of them? If everything goes well, we'll have a barbecue. But we should continue with the ritual now. Yes. I don't have any more tears. Oh, right, I take the new blood. Of course, of course. It's full again. Wait, hang on. Then we give it to the new animals. Your friend, the pig martyr, was possessed by the great bleeding pig, god of carnivorism, before he died. I've got some of his blood here. And I'm going to sprinkle some on you, okay? And what's that for? Is it like an Axe body spray? Don't question Agatha. That's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend, Miss Prophetess. Don't worry. The blood is part of the ritual. In the sacred book of Carnivorism, it says that sacred tears must fall upon you. So it's as if the great bleeding pig was crying and his tears were falling on you. Is he crying because he's sad? What are you talking about? Didn't you hear what he told us before? If the great bleeding pig cries, it is out of pure happiness. Ah, of course. I already understood that. Okay, here I go. Oh boy. A little bit over here. And for you as well. Ready? I feel cool. Me too. It's as if I don't know it's cool. And the sacred blood smells great, right? Yes. In the insides of the prophetess is where they all want to be. The path to eternal happiness will finally be unveiled. Oh God. Your friend wasn't scared of me and he gave his life and his body to carnivorism. Thanks to him, I can show you the path to eternal happiness that only I can give you. Okay, Jesus. Tell me when it's over. Write it down in the comments, please. Look, the martyr pig is smiling. Yes, now he's happy. Of course, now he's with the great bleeding pig thanks to Agatha. Now he'll be happy forever. I want the same, Agatha. And me. Please take me too. Hey, me first. Okay. I like this music. Oh, there's the butchers with the grand reopening. It's been a few days since we did the ritual, and life is good. We've renovated the store. The lights are back on and the phone has been reconnected. We paid Nika's aunt what we owed her, and the store is full of the best meat and customers. The new burgers have been so successful. The girl from the burger restaurant places a new order every day. Everything is awesome, thanks to carnivorism. I've learned so many things on this course, and now I am a master of faith and religion. I know what a god is and how to make one. I've got a sacred book that makes no sense, and I've set up a sanctuary in the butchers. My religion is so cool. Oh, and the most important thing of all, my animals aren't afraid of me anymore. The ritual worked. They trust me now. They all want me to kill and eat them. Oh. It seems like the great bleeding pig wants new friends. Anyways, I'm going to spread some happiness. Because I am. Agatha Knife, the prophetess of carnivorism. You created your own religion. Achievement unlocked. Wow, okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Holy moly. Let's just see if there's anything else. I don't think there will be. Nope. Okay, so here are the credits of all the lovely people who worked on this kerfuffle on a game. Okay, as I said, there's a lot to unpack. First of all, a very simplistic game, but with a very deep message, I feel like. Now, here's the thing. This game touches upon like the morals of vegan versus carnivorism, and it also pokes a little, it jabs a little at the expense of religious belief. Now, here's the thing. This channel has a purpose, and that purpose is for you as the viewer to be able to just switch off your brain for like 30 minutes where you don't have to think about anything out there in the big wide world and all the stress and all the seriousness going on. So I am not gonna address any of those topics here. We're not gonna talk about religion and what's right and what's wrong and blah blah blah, and we're not gonna talk about vegan versus meat eaters and such, because that defeats the purpose of the channel. But I will say that this game, it actually did a really good job of putting things into perspective. Not, I mean, religion, yes, but more so this whole thing about how hypocritical it is in some ways to eat meat, and then at the same time being like, oh, Fido, I hope nothing happens to you. It does put things into a perspective a little bit, and I think the game really utilized different animal perspective, like animals on a farm, animals in a zoo, animals at a veterinarian, animals at a butcher's. But overall, what a fucked up game. I mean, the humor was right up my alley. That's why I chose this game for the channel. It wasn't because of the topics. It was just because it looked really goofy, and it looked like it had that kind of humor that I sort of like, because it allows me to go full goof and sort of a little bit over the edge. I'm not trying to offend anyone, of course not, but at the same time I am also, you know, I am kind of oxed. There's more to that name than just a pretty channel name. So yeah, overall I greatly enjoyed this game. I think it was really fun. I think it had a good length. I think the puzzles were challenging, but not to a point where they were unsolvable. Except for that challenge with the Enigmarillion. I guess in time we would have gotten it, because we were on the path of being like, hey, there's room for one more book here, so it has to be something with that. But I wouldn't have thought of like placing the books in sort of like a circle to make that work. But overall, I think the gameplay was fun, and I think especially the dialogue was fun. And yeah, again, please don't use this game right now to then start a conversation in the comment section about who's in the right and who's in the wrong, and I'm morally above you and blah blah blah. That's not what we're here for. We're just here to have some fun, and I hope you had fun watching me play Agatha Knife. And I recommend that you play it for yourself. Well, if you've followed me so far, you have basically seen what the game has to offer. Maybe you'll get the Fat Black Cat lottery. That's the only thing that I didn't get. I don't know if I could have done that differently and then gotten a lottery ticket. I don't think so. But who knows? Here we are. That was Agatha Knife. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode, which I don't know what will be right now, because I still haven't gotten my computer. So I have to find another game that my old computer can run. And I don't know what that is yet. But stick around, you will find out tomorrow what I have chosen for our next game. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, I am out.